Okay, a quick tour of the spare parts and different things in the trailer. Here on the shelf on the left you have all the cleaning products, clean your hand, your gloves, knee pads and stuff like that. Here we have the spare tires. There are already 2 in each car. There's going to be 2 more, a left and a right for each car. At the bottom here we have the spare suspension and spare axle, so the 4 corners, several front, several rears. In that box in the back here we have 4 corners, so the hubs, the control arms, the lateral links. Here it's filled with flashlight and chargers. If we have to change tie rods, there is a tie rod tool there. Behind that there is a shifter linkage kit, spare wipers. In here we have all the fluids and filters, air filter, fluids for transmission, engine, differentials, everything. Spare hoses in the back, fuel hoses, any kind of coolant hoses. There's a spare spill kit here, that the catch pan in case we have to catch some fluids. There's another box with fluids and funnels here. That's the first one to take with everything, all Perce fluid, everything. Here there are 2 spare fire extinguisher and a big spare fire extinguisher plus a map torch. Here we have 2 spare LED lights for the car with the wiring. In here we have a spare fuel pump, spare coolant reservoir and intake hoses. In here we have everything related to brakes and exhaust parts, so brake hoses, brake pads, wrenches to do the brakes, CV axle boots, Nordlock washers and wheel spacers. Here we have a left and a right spare fender liner, especially the left hand side. If it's missing we have to change it because it's protecting the wiring harness. Here in the back it's pretty dark, but you have 2 dollies in case we need to put the car on a dolly to bring it back in the trailer. In here at the bottom we have complete spare 4-pot, 2-pots front and rear calipers. Those are spare brakes for the trailer. We have extra jack stands, 2 here and 2 here. Here battery charger and extra jack, spare rotors front and rear, and cleaning products. And here the battery if you want to run the lights and the power of the trailer just from the small charger here. And in here we have spare belts and hardware, paint, padding, and you have power here, over there, and over here in the trailer if you need to plug things. We have in this box a complete radiator, spare with the fans and the coolant hoses. And here the generator has this plug here that can be plugged on the outside, so I'm going to show you. So here they just turn this to start and press. It's an electric starter, so just press the start button and you can hook up the power directly on the side of the trailer here, so that you can power the entire trailer from here if you hook up the generator here. And so you can directly take 2 lines, 2 extension cord from the generator and the rest from the trailer. There is here in the trailer reel, the extension cord, just plug it up there and you can use it outside. So quick overview of the workbench. There are a bunch of magnetic trays that you can use. The key for the drawers is in one of the magnetic trays. If it's missing, there's a spare key here, also in a magnetic holder here. You have all the wrenches in all the sizes, SAE and metric. A couple of stuff to clean up the roll for cleaning up. There is extra in the trailer. In the first drawer here we have all the socket sizes. The ratchets are here. There is extra ratchet here. There is also 2 torque wrenches, additional articulated wrenches, impact sockets, swivel, Allen. If you have a strip bolt, those are extractors for strip nuts. Other set of sockets here, and we have the Torx one here. Tap and die set, other sockets in the different sizes, and another set of tap and dies here. Here you have all the extensions for the ratchet, and there is also a set of go-through sockets in here. Next drawer we have basically all the pliers, stuff for snap rings. Here we have the kit for opening lock drawers, and the big handle is actually here in the back. There's also a big bolt cutter here in the back. Here we have the spanner wrenches to adjust the suspension. Those are the two wrenches to adjust the DMS adjuster for rebound and bump settings. We have prior bars as well, and adjustable wrenches. Next drawer, a bunch of bolts, exhaust bolts, different sizes of bolts for everywhere in the car, and also lug nuts, spare lug nuts and spare lug studs for cars. Here we have spare plastic clips. There's all the electrical stuff in the back. You have spare coil, spare sensors, spare spark plug, a spare ECU, and everything related to electrical in here, as well as hose clamp and plastic clips. Next drawer we have more spare parts. So we have ball joints, we have inner tie rods, outer tie rods, the ball joint extractor. We have also those kind of tripod extractor there. The hammers are here. Those are the kits for holding the bumpers. Those are those things here that are holding the bumper on the side in case those rubber bands fail, or if we need to change this. Here there is a spare blow-up valve, spare control valve. That's coolant radiator cap that can sustain more pressure than stock in case there's a beginning of building up pressure from a filling head gasket or barely filling a head gasket that can be used to finish the stage. At the bottom we have two spare impact guns with a charger, flashlight, extension cord, cordless drill, corded drill, mask protector. Here we have the grinder. Grinding discs are here, drill bits are down here, and we have also brushes, file, and scrapers down here. Now bottom right here we have all the tape. We have a vise and a spare motor mount, trans mount, pitchfork. We have PB blaster and the electric cleaner here. Here we have everything related to tires, so the spacer, tire iron, a tube, the bead buster, inflator, the tire gauging. Actually, I'm missing the inflator that I am gonna put right away in the box. So here is the inflator. So to start the inflator, just press the button and we'll start, and after that it will directly read the pressure. So this will be in this drawer here. Next drawer you have everything, pen cutters, pen, batteries, spare batteries, and all the small doodads. At the top you have all the screwdrivers, different sizes, punches, hooks. Here safety wire, pop rivet, and here you have all the odd bits that you can find that you can put directly on the attachment on the screwdriver. And finally here at the bottom left we have a spare fuel pump, all the fittings and injector, everything related to fuel, so including the connectors for the AN fittings and the belts, accessory belt, alternator belt, and stuff like that. We have over here all the zip ties, the big ones, the small ones, all the sizes of zip ties. Here there is the inspection camera, so if you need to It's basically a boroscope if you need to go inside cylinders or see in small areas. And here, toolbox 0 is all the miscellaneous small things. So you have all the tire valve, metal, rubber cabs, the grommets, electrical endings, relays, fuses, light bulbs, cotter pin, every kind of O-ring, snap rings. And at the bottom, everything to fix tires, the plugs, gasket makers, JB weld basically, the lubricants, anti-seize, there's also the glue, the JB quick, and some of the special tape for fuel lines and stuff like that. And there are some additional brushes in there too. Okay, and I think this covers the main tool chest, and after that the rest is just the quick jack and compressor stuff.